What do wire fraud, DUIs, shoplifting, and assault have in common? They've all been part of the Real Housewives universe. Off camera, these women gave us drama, then took it to court. Some walked away with mugshots, others left with felony records. Let's talk about the housewives who didn't just serve looks, they served time. 1. Shah. Shah had all the glitz, glam, and Gucci of a Bravo queen, but behind the designer shades was a massive telemarketing scheme that made her the face of one of the most shocking scandals in Housewives history.
Bad news. What's going on? Yeah, I can feel your energy completely. I just got a phone call and I need to go.
Wait, what?
In March 2021, she and her assistant Stuart Smith were arrested and charged with conspiracy to commit wire fraud and money laundering. The feds accused them of running a nationwide scam targeting hundreds of vulnerable people, mainly the elderly, tricking them into buying fake business services. At first, Jen claimed innocence and played the victim on camera.
Been accused of is absolutely the complete opposite of anything I would ever do in my life.
But by July 2022, she switched her plea to guilty. That move slashed her potential 20-year sentence down to 6.5 years. She began serving time in February 2023. The twist? Her sentence was reduced again in January 2025. Now, she's set to walk free by November 2026. From reality star to convicted felon, Jen's story is the ultimate Bravo fall from grace. 2. Porsha Williams. Porsha Williams isn't new to handcuffs, and not just because of housewife drama. In July 2020, she was arrested in Louisville during a protest over the police killing of Breonna Taylor.
I need to be with my people, with our allies, side by side, and fighting for real change and justice.
Porsha was booked alongside 86 others. She faced serious charges, including felony intimidation of a legal process participant, criminal trespassing, and disorderly conduct. The felony charge was later dropped, and she didn't serve time, but the arrest cemented her as an activist and elevated her public profile. This wasn't her first brush with jail either. Back in April 2014, she was booked after a physical altercation with Kenya Moore during filming of RHOA. Porsha turned herself in and paid $2,000 cash bail for a misdemeanor battery charge. 3. Teresa Giudice. Teresa Giudice didn't just flip tables, she flipped the feds off for years with a laundry list of financial crimes. In 2014, she and then-husband Joe Giudice pleaded guilty to 41 counts of fraud. Mail fraud, wire fraud, bankruptcy fraud, the whole criminal alphabet. Teresa was sentenced to 15 months in prison but served 11. Joe got 41 months, but it didn't end there. After finishing his sentence, Joe was detained by ICE and deported to Italy in 2019 due to never becoming a U.S. citizen. Despite the chaos, Teresa returned to RHOJ like nothing happened. Her prison time became part of her storyline. She published a memoir, turned fitness queen, and kept flipping drama like it's her full-time job. Joe, on the other hand, now lives in the Bahamas. 4. Karen Huger. Karen Huger may have crowned herself the Grand Dame of Potomac, but in 2024, she found herself in a very undignified situation. After a dangerous car crash, Karen was hit with multiple charges: DUI, DWI, and negligent driving that endangered life and property. This wasn't her first time getting in trouble behind the wheel. In December 2024, she was found guilty on all charges except reckless driving. Then, in February 2025, the court handed down a 2-year sentence, with 1 year suspended. That meant she had to serve 1 full year in jail. It was a major reality check for the self-proclaimed Potomac matriarch.
No, I did not. Oh, God.
That's what
I'm lit.
Yes, you are lit.
Can you?
That's why you're here.
No, not really, darling.
It is. Hold on, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I don't want you to fall like you just did.
From luxury galas to a jail cell, Karen's fall from grace was loud, messy, and very public. 5. Kim Richards. Kim Richards' descent wasn't just a storyline. It was real and raw. In April 2015, she was arrested at the Beverly Hills Hotel for public intoxication, trespassing, and resisting an officer. The police were called after Kim allegedly caused a scene and refused to leave. Things only got worse. 4 months later, she was caught shoplifting over $600 worth of items from a Target store in San Fernando Valley. That arrest earned her a night in jail. Kim pleaded no contest to both petty theft and resisting arrest. While she avoided extended jail time, her punishment included rehab, community service, and probation until 2018. Kim's real struggle with sobriety played out in front of millions, and at one point, it nearly cost her everything. 6. Tinsley Mortimer. Before she joined Real Housewives of New York City, Tinsley Mortimer already had her mugshot moment. In April 2016, she was arrested in Palm Beach, Florida for trespassing at Moom, the home of her ex-boyfriend, Nico Fanjul. Tinsley claimed she was just trying to get her purse. Nico allegedly had a history of being abusive. Police were called after a fight broke out. Tinsley was charged, and although the charges were eventually dropped, she still spent several hours in jail. Later, she said the experience felt like hitting rock bottom. But ironically, that mugshot opened a new door. She joined Roni in 2017, famously saying, "What can go wrong at this point? I've already been arrested." 7. Luann de Lesseps, December 2017.
Don't touch me, I'm gonna kill you.
Luann de Lesseps was arrested in Palm Beach for battery, trespassing, and disorderly intoxication. According to the police, Luann got into the wrong hotel room, refused to leave, and ended up kicking an officer. She spent the night in jail and later struck a plea deal in 2018, but her troubles didn't stop there. After 2 stints in rehab, she relapsed again in 2019. A probation officer tested her, found alcohol in her system, and reported her. A judge ordered her back to jail. She avoided more jail time by agreeing to new probation terms, including weekly therapy, monthly in-person meetings, and even carrying a breathalyzer monitoring device. Luann literally turned court-ordered sobriety into content for her cabaret show. From scamming the elderly to getting locked up for shoplifting, these housewives proved that reality TV is only the beginning of their drama. But believe it or not, there are more Bravo stars with sealed cases, hidden arrests, and quiet settlements. So, who else is hiding a mugshot behind the glam squad? Stay tuned, you won't believe who's next.